Data has shown that small businesses employ the majority of people in this country. Our goal is to support small local businesses in Wheat Ridge who are investing their money into their building or to their facade and to their signage to make sure that they can be the best business in Wheat Ridge and attract their customers. We want our local businesses to be destination businesses within the city of Wheat Ridge. People coming not only from Wheat Ridge to them, but also Arvada, Lakewood, Denver, and Golden to patronize our local businesses, and they want to put their best face forward.
The Wheat Ridge Business District Revitalization Incentive Program is a matching grant program to help businesses with major improvements to their properties. The grant program provides up to $11,000 in matching grant funds. That means up to $3,000 for signs, up to $6,000 for facades, and up to $2,000 for architectural assistance. We also can do large project grants, such as we did at Mod Mood and Retro Consignment. And that's using funds from the Community Development Block Grant Program.
Realtors always say it's the drive-by look. When you first look at a property, you get a feeling about it. If a facade, it looks nice. If the painting looks nice, the customer wants to come in.
Many of these businesses begin with a paint program and come back a few months later for a sign program. Come back even later and maybe discuss it with their landlord, and their landlord can get an entire facade grant. That sometimes spreads to the landscaping and then to the properties next door.
We see new face fronts and new facades, and so it's exciting. And we need to do that in our city. We need to make ourselves fresh and new.
Wheat Ridge 2020 is so pleased to partner with the Wheat Ridge Business District. The Wheat Ridge Business District is governed by a volunteer board of directors made up of business leaders and community leaders who really care about seeing our businesses improve in Wheat Ridge. They are able to give this matching grant incentive, and all applications are processed by us here at Wheat Ridge 2020.
The Wheat Ridge Business District is made up of local business owners, citizens of Wheat Ridge, local business owners who have businesses in Wheat Ridge, and also city council members and myself. The Wheat Ridge Business District Board, it consists of 11 members. 3 members are elected by city council every 3 years. When Enterprise Wheat Ridge has their annual meeting in March, those board members who are up from the business district are elected by Enterprise Wheat Ridge membership to their terms. Therefore, we have a synergy between the Enterprise Wheat Ridge and the Wheat Ridge Business District. If you receive a grant from the Wheat Ridge Business District, you're automatically a member of Enterprise Wheat Ridge, which is similar to our local chamber.
The projects that we have worked on, when you see the before pictures and the after pictures, the difference is breathtaking. And we have managed since January of 2010 to issue 12 grants totaling a little more than $70,000. And that has been leveraged into a total of investment in the community of more than $630,000.
We need change. We need to update. We need to make new. Look at Mod Mood.
Welcome to Mod Mood and Retro Consignment, site of one of the largest grants that we've done for the Wheat Ridge Business District. Let's see what Pat and Jeannie have done with their property.
We have 2 facets of the business. We have Mod Mood, which is new, modern, and contemporary furniture, home decor, more contemporary in feel. The second phase of our business is Retro Consignment, which is consignment and used furniture mainly from the 50s and 60s. We found this great building that had been sitting vacant for several years.
But the building needed a lot of help. In other words, it needed a lot of money put into it, which we are and were willing to do. But we also heard about the initiatives that the Wheat Ridge 2020 was involved in.
We started with the idea to just do a little storefront for our collection of mid-century modern. This opportunity in Wheat Ridge and the community here and the convenience to the metro area just sparked a little bigger vision for us.
Pat and Jeannie came in for a regular grant, and as they were describing what their vision was, I realized that they could do so much more if we could find more help for them. And so I worked with Jefferson County and their Community Development Department to get Community Development Block Grant funding for their project. This was a major revitalization, and we were able to get $57,000 to Mod Mood and Retro Consignment for their renovations.
We wanted better signage, better exterior for the building to have more curb appeal to customers. We would have probably been able to do many of the things, but not quite as nicely, not quite as fast, probably not have quite the success that we've had without their support and help.
We're here at Compass Construction, which was a growing business that needed a new home, and they found it right here on 38th Avenue and have done a beautiful job of transforming it. Let's go and take a look.
We were in Denver around 44th and Tennyson and rapidly growing out of the area that we were in. We were doing some work across the street at the treasure trunk and walked out of the treasure trunk and looked across the street at this huge, ugly building and said to ourselves, that really might be the right place for us, and sat down and spoke with Britta about the things that Wheat Ridge has going on for the revitalization programs. She did help us get a meeting put together with different members of the city so that we could kind of talk about our vision for the building and the things that we would like to do, and just to make sure it was a good fit. And after that meeting went well, then we contacted our agent and said, let's move forward.
I used to have to talk about the half-done and the half-burned-down building on 38th Avenue. They were eyesores for our community, had been vacant for many years, and were not adding anything to our community's value. So we were very fortunate that Compass Construction was growing, and as they were growing and looking for places to call home, they discovered our incentives in Wheat Ridge. And so between the Wheat Ridge 2020 Building Up Business Loan Program and the Wheat Ridge Business District Revitalization Incentive Program, they had some real incentives and impetus to come to Wheat Ridge and make it their home.
First off, we wanted to be on a highly visible, busy street. And so 38th Avenue was a good fit for us there. Second of all, we wanted to be able to be in a place where our clients could come and look at sample boards. We can do contract negotiations, where we could have, truly a meeting place for subcontractor meetings. We also do safety meetings with our employees. So the expansion of moving out of a smaller building into the larger building, not only is the visibility good, but it helped us grow in being able to become a more robust company. As part of that energy and moving into the community, and as part of the energy of being in the new revitalization and growth in 38th Avenue, I wanted to make sure that we were there to also help those efforts. And so I joined the board of directors for the Wheat Ridge Business District, and I joined the board of directors for Wheat Ridge 2020. I want to be sure that there's energy and that there's people behind it to just kind of keep the locomotive moving down the track.
Welcome to Ceviche, a new Peruvian restaurant here on 38th, where Tom Yang had the vision to restore this once half-burned-down restaurant into something beautiful. Let's take a look.
I've been watching this restaurant and it's kind of going downhill, and then they caught on fire and they closed, and so I started thinking, well, possibly I could pick it up. Well, finally, I purchased property in March of this year.
I started Ceviche in late '06, early '07 in the Highland neighborhood. We were there for 2 years and decided to relocate, and we found that our clientele was starting to grow, so the spot was way too small for us. I was looking for 2 years, essentially, and I couldn't find anything that was really compatible to what I felt our food was like and what type of environment we wanted to create. And we struck a deal. Tom reviewed my business plan, he reviewed all my menu and everything, and decided that it would be a good fit. So here we are on West 38th in Wheat Ridge.
We rebuilt the entire second level. We rebuilt the entire basement, and on the main level we did some minor renovations, and we put all granite countertop for the bar, and the walls are new texture, new paint, and open up some of the small area into a little more better flow.
Peruvian food now is really an up-and-coming cuisine along with Thai. And so we decided to bring it into this particular market. We now are doing fresh seafood, whereas before we were doing frozen. So we're trying to complement the food by using fresh products and fresh vegetables.
We get some grant money to renovating this building, and even I invested a lot more money, but still that really helps us to do this.
You only have one chance to get a first impression, and the exterior of our business really has good punch. People look at it and wonder, gosh, what's in there?
Since Wheat Ridge 2020 started almost 6 years ago, we've seen the most impact here on 38th Avenue. The street has changed in remarkable ways. We had a few teeth missing in the smile of our main street, and you're seeing us fill in some of those gaps. with projects like Compass Construction, Ceviche, Crest Kitchen and Bath, Dairy Queen. The momentum just grows and grows, and we're so pleased to be a part of revitalizing Wheat Ridge and being a part of incentivizing others to invest here in our community.
It's a good feeling. It's a complete feeling. It's what we're looking for when we say that Wheat Ridge is a place where I want to live.
For the past few years, the business district has been funded by the City of Wheat Ridge City Council at $40,000 a year. We've expanded that funding for the last 2 years. Last year was $70,000 from the City of Wheat Ridge City Council, and this year was $95,000 from City Council in 2 different disbursements, one of $40,000 and one of $55,000. This shows the benefit of the program and the popularity of the program by our local business owners.
It's free money. I think that businesses who are in need of any kind of update on their exterior should absolutely look into it. It's a super easy process.
If you have given any thought, the smallest thought to an improvement, come talk to us. Come let us help you understand how it can happen, because we do have the funds available, and/or we know where to get funds in the county. So we need you to come talk to us. We'll come talk to you, and we'll help make those dreams come true.
If you're a business owner considering any type of investment in Wheat Ridge, we hope that you'll give Wheat Ridge 2020 a call. We'd be happy to discuss the Wheat Ridge Business District and our loan programs at Wheat Ridge 2020 with any business owner who's interested.